John Eros, and today I'm joining the hype that is Valheim. In my opinion, it might be a little bit bad to say, but I don't think I agree with all the hype about the game. I don't think the game is worth it yet. The game, to me, when I log in, of course you get to the make a character screen, and the character creations are just hideous. And not only that, uh, yeah, there's a blur, some sort of over the character sprite that you, in my opinion, to hide that it's really low resolution textures. Same also with the trees here. We can see that it's a really low resolution tree, even from close, and there's just some blurry effect over the grass, and it doesn't look quite right. But that's beside the textures, because I play Minecraft, of course, and Minecraft in the beginning looked like this. So yeah, it has changed a lot. So this at this point, I'm still giving it a chance, because it's only yeah, it just came out and it's not really ready yet. But in my opinion, when you bring the game to the community, and even if it's free access or whatever, you have the stage at a point that you agree with the game that is worth money. And in my opinion, they're not quite there yet, especially because of the lack of the building materials. There's only like two types of walls in the game, stone and wood. Only two types, floor, stone and wood, and they don't look that great. Besides, you have to grind for it real hard, and the grinding is really annoying because you can't carry that much. Even when you have stuff like a boat, the game doesn't get much more fun, because the boat itself is really slow. And yeah, I don't have any pleasure in sailing if it just takes a long time and it doesn't go anywhere. And yeah, I've been around the map because the map is spread out far, but yeah, the traveling is really a chore, and that doesn't seem like fun. So the gathering is not really fun yet. Also, it has some problems with that the materials are all on the ground, and if you can mine in the ground, I would say that the materials would be found underground. But they made the choice to put the ores on the ground. Well, okay, sure, I guess maybe that will change in the future. But the fact that we can only make two types of walls, that is really annoying, because there's really no diversity in building. And besides the texture, it's really not pretty. Something else I don't like beside the texture of the stone, I don't like the shape of the way they made the stones and bricks. It doesn't make sense to me. It looked like they were drunk when they drew the lines. And I get that they try to make the point that they are a little bit decayed or something, but that to me does not make sense, because when you have a modern game and you find a Viking place, then sure, the place looks like it's jagged up and it's all crappy. But when I'm the Viking in the Viking age, when I build it, it's new, and it doesn't have weird drunk lines like this. This is horrible, and really, I think it's, yeah, almost an insult to Scandinavian people and their build styles. It, yeah, it just, yeah, to me, really horrible. Another thing, when you only have two walls in the game, it really is annoying that one of the blocks is affected by gravity. So yeah, it's hard to make a trim around the house. It's possible with some trickery, but it's not ideal, and it's really annoying to do. Besides the floor, it's also really jacked up. with a wooden floor. It looks like it has holes in them. It just doesn't feel like there's any craftsmanship in the building at all. It's all an ugly mess. And besides the texture, I don't care that it's low resolution. Don't hide it with that stupid blur like it's not rendering yet. The game is looking like it's still to render and I'm moving too fast to the map. You can see the tree is a 2D sprite, and I think it's a shame. It is a fun game, but it doesn't deserve the hype it gets yet. I think the game has a lot of potential, and if they add a lot more building materials and a lot more food, because there's barely any food. The ships are really bad, so they need to fix that too. As well as the really big ship. Uh, it's you can add bigger ships, but it doesn't make it more fun. I just feel lonely in single player on a huge ship, and it doesn't make sense that I sail the huge ship alone and still go slow. And I think the game needs a lot to be worked on. So I'm not gonna make a playthrough video on the game, I think. But I will keep the game open. I open up sometime to see if the game adds some stuff for the future. Because like Minecraft in the beginning, it's really a bad game, and I wouldn't recommend it like that. But it has some potential, and it might become better than Ark, of course, because everything about the game reminds me of Ark Evolved. But even that has way more building materials, and that game has the ability to get modded. And this one, I think I understood that it doesn't. So players won't be able to add their own wall variations and other fun mods to it. So that's why at the moment, no, it's not worth the hype, because everything is still too clunky, and it's too early in development to have released this game, in my opinion. But it's gonna have a lot of potential, and it's still fun. So that's my opinion. Let me know yours, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.